Hey guys, welcome back to Ivy Crypto. Hope you are all having a fantastic day. Now, I'm back with the monthly update on one of the channel favorites, and that is VYFI on Cardano. Now, obviously, guys, we all know the markets are looking a little bit average at the moment, but these projects keep on building and doing what they're saying they're going to do and hitting milestones. I apologize about the voice. I am feeling a little bit rough at the moment, but let's get right into it. Before we do, this is not financial advice, and I am not a financial advisor. I'm just a girl taking you along on the crypto journey. Now, as per usual, guys, we're going to unpack from earlier in the month to right now, the end of the month. As per usual, VYFI has been doing, the usual. They've just been ticking along, doing things. They've got new token vaults on the app. They've got all sorts of things going on, and you can see if you keep up on their website, you'll see that the partner list just keeps on growing, and these guys are just, steadily building, and that's what I would expect from this team, and I'm very happy with what I see out of them. Now, on the token vault, guys, I've shown you this before. I've got a portion of my VYFI staked for that video that I did. It's still staked. It's 57% complete at 18% returns, which is brilliant. There's a bunch of other ones. You can earn Pavia, you can earn ASHIB, a couple have ended, you can earn CDX. So there's just a lot of stuff going on with these guys. Now, before we go to what happened earlier in the month, VYFI is going to be attending Consensus 2022 in Austin, Texas. So you'll see the staff there. If you are attending, make sure to go say hello. Tell them Ivy sent you as well if you just found out about it. Now, earlier in the month, guys, they had their first governance vote end, and the result was an increase the time frame of emissions. So this was a very important vote about the emission rate time frame, and it can last up to 21 years. So obviously, you would have seen in one of my other updates that I showed you how you can vote on governance on VYFI, and this is a very important part of crypto. With any project, there's almost certainly a DAO, there's almost certainly voting, and it's no surprise that at the increased time frame of emissions, at the time of this screenshot, 930,000 votes went to that. Although, the current time frame wasn't too far away. So they had their first one. They also ran a second one. They announced a partnership with Cardashift or Collab, also on Cardano. It is a launch pad. I did a video on those guys recently. Also very impressed with what they're building, what they're doing. A really fantastic team with a great purpose. So be sure to check the Cardashift video out. They just launched their launch pad. A lot going on, and I'm really excited that these guys have partnered up. VYFI is an auto harvester and toolset coming to the Cardano ecosystem. So obviously the more partners, the merrier. They'll be working together towards development for the Cardano ecosystem while also responding to upcoming issues and problems that may arise. So this is a great partnership, and I'm really excited to see what these guys come up with together. Two fantastic teams. So again, VYFI just ticking more boxes and building more partnerships. Now, the latest vote that they have had, which has since ended, was on the Mint token swap. So they were given the opportunity of offering VYFI as a bonus to the current Mint swap farm. This would allow users to farm VYFI along with the current Mint rewards by staking in the Mint swap VYFI ADA liquidity pool on the Mint swap Dex, which we talked about in a previous video. In return, MintSwap have offered them the equivalent value mint for their users to earn through a token vault. So you can vote you could have voted on no swap or the 50k VYFI swap. I believe there may have been a couple of other options. So these votes are really important, guys, and it's really important that if you want to be involved in this community, in this project, that you do vote and have your say. And it's super simple, and it's all done through the VYFI app, which is app.vyfi.io. So be sure to check that out anytime. They also released their April update on what's been going on. So they pretty much did a bunch of stuff. They attended at some massive crypto events around the world, introduced the ability for users to accept their platform via their preferred ADA handle. Their governance continued to make strides as a new vote was launched, with many more in the pipeline. They spoke with some great content creators and influencers who are helping keep Cardano honest and accountable. Their community blew them away with their creativity with their recent graphic design competition. 5 new vaults were opened, including 2 IFOs, and their spectacular team of developers have been hard at work building core infrastructure on their platform. So they had a really busy month. I love these updates that they do every single month, guys. They're telling you what they're working on, what they're doing, and this is what you want to see. Just steady building, not worried about the markets, up, down, sideways, whatever. It doesn't matter. So be sure to check these out on the VYFI Medium. They also were one of the top staking DApp on Cardano. So they were number 3 behind Meld and MuesliSwap. You know, Meld is huge, as we all know, and MuesliSwap has really surprised people and done some fantastic things. Behind VYFI was Revudo and Ada, I don't really know how to pronounce those guys. So VYFI is constantly in the top 5, if not in the top 10 for these sorts of things. So it's just really great to see that, you know, the momentum is with VYFI. People are behind the projects. They are interested in what is going on. And that's exactly what you want to see out of a project like this. Now, obviously, everybody knows what happened with Flick. If you don't know, be sure to check out my what happened to Flick. Was it a scam video from an ambassador perspective? VYFI had vaults to earn yourself Flick by staking your VYFI. Of course, they have closed those vaults and they will remain on the platform for users to unstake their tokens. So it was a really gracious announcement from VYFI. They didn't want to go into it, which I completely agree with the way they approached this. You know, they weren't necessarily partnered with Flick. They just had a token vault on their platform. It was great exposure for Flick too, but we all know what happened there. So great move by VYFI, not really getting involved. They also had opened up a vault for CHRLZ, which closed because they've reached the maximum payout. So again, another successful vault for VYFI, which is brilliant, and vice versa. Their clap vault is closed. Only took a little under 2 weeks for their stakers to reach max payout. So really fantastic effort from the VYFI and Cardashift community. It's really great to see these communities coming together. And, you know, staking is one of the most important things during a bear market or a downturn. I'm not saying we're in a bear market, but this is really, really good to see that people are staking. They're making good use of their VYFI. It's exactly what I'm doing. I've got a portion stake for VYFI. I've got another that I'm using for farming and all that. So it's really important that you make the most out of the tokens that you have. Don't sell at a panic. Don't sell at a loss, because that's not what crypto is all about. And lucky last as well, their Revudo vault ended. So a really another great vault by VYFI. These guys are just constantly smashing it. The community adores them. You know, I'm on their Telegram every day watching what's happening in the community, and there's still so much to look forward to. Like everything that is going on, like their exchange is coming, liquidity is coming. We've got the token vaults, their NFT vaults are, as we know, bloody brilliant. So they really have been smashing it, and it's been, in my opinion, one of the best solid performing projects that hasn't even released yet on Cardano. And look, guys, at the end of the day, it is a tough market out there. You know, obviously what happened with Luna, what happened with Flick too. There is risk involved in crypto. It is one of the most volatile investments that you can have literally on the planet. Right now, VYFI is sitting at 57 cents, ADA sitting at 59 cents. Like, it's just not a good time in the markets. We've seen VYFI almost as high as $2. So we do know that, it will recover and good things will happen, but you've just got to be patient and believe in these projects and keep up to date. Now, guys, that is all I have for you today. If you enjoyed today's video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Leave me a comment. Let me know how much you love VYFI. And for plenty more on VYFI and other Cardano projects, be sure to comment, give the video a big thumbs up, and subscribe to the channel for plenty more. Watch this space.